accent. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little silly, goofy, you know. Um, but if you're new here and you would like to see more of my videos, please feel free to subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. If you want, but you don't have to, of course. Yeah, so a little whisper ramble. So, let's see. So, as I'm filming this, it's February 10th. I'm a little lightheaded right now, so don't mind me if I look a little woozy. I'm actually sick right now, which sucks because I got the flu on New Year's Eve, and it was so bad, you guys. Like, please go get your flu shot if you haven't already. It was bad. I just don't even remember, like, the week after that. Like, I was just so sick. Like, I literally was just laying on the couch. Like, I don't have any memories. Like, I finally went to the doctor after, like, a week, and they were like, why didn't you come sooner? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I think you misunderstood. Like, I haven't been, like, conscious. So, yeah. And then it was too late for them to do anything. And then I got a sinus infection. So then I had to take antibiotics, and I'm allergic to a lot of antibiotics already. So it was like this whole ordeal, and I was like, whatever, like, just so done. So then I start school, right? This is my last semester of college. I'm excited. Last semester of college. And I wasn't planning on it being my last semester. Like, I thought that I was going to be here for another year. And then the financial aid office like reached out to me, and they were like, hey, so because most of your requirements are complete, like for your major, there's a chance that you'll lose all of your federal funding. And I said, what? I said, what? And they were like, yeah, like, because like technically like your major requirements are almost complete, like your funding might fall through and you just like might not get it. And I said, what are the odds of this happening? And they were like, well, like, it's hard to say, but there's like a chance. Like, it might not happen, but like it might. And I was like, okay, so that doesn't work for me. Like, I can't deal with that anxiety because, as you all know, college is expensive. And I basically have like a full ride pretty much. Like, I think I pay like maybe $3,000 a semester, which I know that's a lot of money, but my school is like $80,000 a year. So comparatively, it feels like pretty much a full ride. I feel like now I feel bad because like $3,000 a semester is a lot of money, but I feel very blessed that that is all that I'm having to pay, compared to like the full price of this school. So that's why I say like I feel like that's not bad for like a school in a city, for me having to pay like my portion, which is why I say that. But I was like, okay, so that doesn't work for me at all. Like, can you imagine, like, you know, I have like 2 requirements left to complete in my major, and then they're like, oh, sorry, like, you don't have any more funding. And so then I either have to pay like $40,000 to finish those 2 classes or just like not get my degree. So I'm like, this is way too stressful. Like, absolutely not. So I decided to overload this semester. So this semester I'm taking 20 credits. Every other semester I've taken 12. There was one semester where I took 16, but that semester I was only taking like general education classes, so it was easier to do that. So yeah, so like every semester I take like 12 pretty much, and this semester I'm taking 20, which is already a lot. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then I founded an organization when I started at my school, and I've been the president of that organization ever since I started it. And so in addition, this semester I also need to work on like getting in the like next like set of board members and next president, because most of our board is graduating. So that's like a whole ordeal because we have to like interview and hire people, was like, I just can't. Like, I just can't. So basically, all this to say, I've been running around like crazy, and like my immune system has a tendency to struggle. Oh my gosh, I'm so lightheaded right now. And I've been like pushing myself too hard, and I knew that I was, but I was like, it'll be fine. And it was not fine. So then, basically, let's see, today is Wednesday. Saturday night, I started feeling sick, and I was like, oh gosh, you know. I wake up Sunday, and I'm like totally sick. And I'm like, fuck. I I rest all day Sunday, all day Monday, all day Tuesday. Like, literally can't do anything because I have asthma and my lungs are already messed up from when I had the flu. And now I'm coughing and stuff, and it's not great. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna rest. I missed my classes, which is like not great, but like I didn't have a choice. And yeah. So, but today, I really have to go to my class this evening because it's really, really important that I be there. So we're gonna rally, and I'm gonna put on a mask, and we're gonna go do our best. It's hard because it's a 3-hour class. So it's a three hours. So it can be a lot, but it's a good class, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. If I have to leave partway through, then I have to leave partway through, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, so, but it just sucks to be sick again already. I think this is just a cold. Like, I already feel like I'm like starting to get better. So that's good, but I definitely think it's a cold, and yeah, but it's just like unfortunate. But so I've been like resting, and it's hard also because I've been like go for the past 5 weeks since the semester started. And so it's, sorry, my nose is itchy. So now it's hard to like just all of a sudden stop everything and rest after you've been like constantly going for like 5 weeks. So I've been like, but I've been trying to convince myself to rest, and I have so much work I need to do, guys. Like, it's not even funny. It's really not, and I keep not doing it, and I'm not usually like a procrastinator. Like, that's not my style, like, at all. But I just get so overwhelmed, and then I just sit there and do nothing. And I'm moving out of my apartment in like end of June. So like I've also been looking into stuff like that because right now I have a studio, but I'm gonna move in with roommates. And I'm gonna move, like, right now I live close to my school, and I'm gonna move out farther and get some roommates. So that's like kind of stressful, but it's also exciting. Like, I'm excited. But yeah, like I was saying, it's exciting. So also, I feel like I look kind of like sickly. Please ignore that. If so, maybe I'm just imagining it, but I feel sickly. But it's okay. But yeah, so I'm moving, but I'm excited. I think it'll be good. I'm gonna try to get a car, I think, this fall, which I've wanted a car. I sold my car when I moved to the city. And like it's been fine. Like, I haven't had like big regrets really, because like especially where I am now, like parking is just like insane. So there's just no way. But once I move further out, I'm gonna try to get a car because I love to drive. I love it so much, and I also like to like do stuff, like, and just like go on little trips and stuff. So, you know, I am looking forward to that. I'm not entirely sure how to make it happen yet, but I'm telling myself I will make it happen because that's one of the things that's like keeping me going is the thought of getting a car. So, and it doesn't need to be like a great car, you know what I mean? Like, I probably will only have it for a couple years, so like I'm not trying to get a fancy schmancy car. My last car that I had was like pretty new. It was used, but like it only had a couple thousand miles on it. And I got a really good deal on it, but it was a total lemon, and it caused me so many problems. It was a Chevy, and it was just such a problem. Like, that car was always in the shop, so part of the reason I sold it when I moved was just that I was like, this car, like, it's not, like, this is not a keep it forever kind of car. Like, this car is gonna have to go eventually. It might as well go now. Because it was just so messed up. And I didn't do anything to it. Like, I'm a very good driver. Never been in an accident. All that. So, yeah. But that's exciting, and I think I found one of my roommates already. I think I want a room with like 2 to 3 other people. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know. That's just like what I'm kind of feeling. And I think I found one person like locked down who I'm gonna like rent with. So that's exciting, and she's like super sweet, and has great energy and great vibes. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. But right now I'm currently just trying to figure out how to get through this semester because it's like kind of crazy. I wrote out like a little sheet like the first week of school of like all the weeks, like week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way through week 16, like the end, with my little like color changing markers. So the way it works is like you write it with a marker, right? And then there's this other little marker. And when you write over top of it with that other marker, it changes color. So I'm pretty proud because every night of the week, I go and I like, because it's like week 1, week 2, that's like 5 characters, right? Like WEEK and then the number. So every night I go over, and at the end of the day, once I finished everything, I write over my little character for that day, and I go, I made it. Yeah. So that's also keeping me going. Yeah, and it's hard because like I'm a big proponent of like live in the moment, like don't wish your life away, like all that kind of stuff. And so I always feel guilty when I'm like trying to like get through something, right? Because it's like, well, like this is life, like right now is life. Life is not in the future. Life is what is currently happening. And so then I feel bad for like trying to like, I don't know, like get it over with. But then I also try to remember like it's okay to like work towards a goal, you know? Like I feel like I'm happier when I'm focused on achieving a goal. And so I'm trying to balance like living in the present and enjoying the now with also being like, hey, like this is a tricky period in life, and like I'm working towards getting my degree, and it's okay to like have that be a goal and like be excited when you reach that, you know? So, but I need to read a play before my class tonight. I might have to watch some audition videos that people sent in for our midterm project. It's a directing class. So I think I need to read the play. It's The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams, which I surprisingly have never read. I don't know how I've never read it. I've heard of it a lot. These were assigned to us, so. But, oh my gosh, I'm so lightheaded. Okay. We're good. I'm fine. Sometimes I faint. That's like a fun fact about me, is that sometimes I do faint. But like it's fine. Oh, my little cat just made a noise. She's gonna jump up here. But where was I? Yeah, so I have to read that play. And then I'm also in playwriting 2 this semester. And for that, I decided to try to start writing a musical because I love to like torture myself, I guess. It's writing about, like, it's plays, obviously, like you're supposed to be writing a full-length play, but I talked to my teacher and he was like, yeah, girl, like, do it. Which I don't have a super heavy music background, but I'm like, I know it's something that I want to do, so I might as well start, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be done by the end of the semester. So I figure of just taking it one step at a time, because it's like writing a musical is obviously not a semester-long project. Like, it's a multi-year, multi-person project. But my teacher knows that, so I'm just kind of taking it step by step, doing what I can, and then like knowing also that it's like this won't be done by May. You know, like this is a project that's gonna last many years. But a many-year project has to start with, you know, a week, a day, a moment. So I'm excited about that. But it's definitely one of those things where I get paralysis about like doing it, you know, and I just go like, oh, like I don't need to, like, you know. But and I started learning this new composition software for like iPad for like writing music, and that's tricky. I've never written music before, but I do play piano. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to cancel my voice lesson tomorrow though, because I just do not feel well, and it's hard to wear a mask in that, and I don't want to get her sick, and yeah, I just don't think that's gonna happen. My head is like falling forward. I'm literally, it's okay. I'll rest after this for a little. I have to go to class. But that's kind of my little update. I'm excited to graduate. Obviously I'm nervous, but I'm very much trying to have the mindset of like positivity, because I feel like you can look at it a bunch of ways, and I know there are a lot of people who are like, college is the best time of your life, like, oh, like you're gonna get out of college and wish you never graduated, and it's like, well, that's not helpful, unfortunately, ma'am. Like, we're all like, I would prefer to graduate as opposed to just like not, like, you can't stay in college forever, and I don't think I'd want to even if I could. So, because I feel like, I don't know, some people, it seems like no matter what stage of life you're entering, they always want to be like, well, you're gonna hate it. It's like, okay, like, thanks. Like, I don't, like, what am I supposed to say to that? You're gonna be miserable soon. Oh, okay, like, I don't know what you want me to do with that. So we're going in with a spirit of positivity. I think I have a little piece of pepper in my teeth from my eggs that I ate this morning. It's kind of freaking me out, but my water's somewhere else. But yeah, this is kind of my little whisper ramble. I'm sorry I keep looking over here instead of where I'm supposed to look, which is over here. My apologies. I keep looking at myself accidentally instead of at the camera. But yeah, I'm gonna try, well, I feel like in every video I say I'm gonna try to be more consistent with posting. So we'll see how that goes, but you know. I've also been playing Stardew Valley recently just while I've been sick. I got back into it, and that's been fun, because I can play that on my Switch. Like, so often I feel like I play video games when I'm like not feeling well, or like not able to like dedicate the effort it takes to like doing work. But like along with that, it's like my PC, like if I'm tired enough that I'm not working, like I'm probably feeling like I don't want to like sit up in a desk chair and like do stuff that way. Like I'm usually like I need to lie down. So I don't know if that says something about me, but I want to get back into playing Palia, because I used to play so much Palia. And then like last summer I stopped, and now I'm like having a really hard time getting back into it, because there's just like been so much stuff added. So every time I log in, I just get overwhelmed, which I don't want to happen, because I used to have so much fun playing, and I would really like to start doing that again. But we'll see. realize that it's a problem, but we haven't yet actualized a solution. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what games you've been playing lately. Of course, I'm playing Dead by Daylight as always because, you know, that's my game. That's my go-to. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here. This has been a little crazy, a little rambly, but if you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. I always feel so weird saying that, but they say you should say